Hey everybody, Logan here. Today's video, this is a different video. This is a fun video. This is something, it's controller related, definitely. You know, you clicked on it, you know. And the reason I decided to do this one is because when I normally do my research to see what people are talking about when it comes to controllers, what people are looking up, you know, what everybody's interested in, I found this little topic about how to customize your Xbox controllers. And I kept looking into it, and people really want to customize their own ones because they're tired of this. This is plain. You can do it with either your black one, your white one, your red one, your pink one, what have you. Doesn't matter, but usually people have the white or the black depending on what console they got, whether it's Series S or the Series X. And well, sometimes this is boring, and then there are people that just want something custom but don't want to spend an arm and a leg on one of these companies that do all these amazing artwork and amazing piece controllers that are completely custom. Hey, I get that. I love those type of controllers. But hey, maybe you have one of these and you want to spend less than $40 on Amazon. There are other places to get these parts, but what I'm going to show you comes from Amazon. And you can turn this controller into this. Let me show you how. So you start with your regular controller, right? This is just a base white Xbox Series XS controller. This is the one that came with the white digital Series X. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, that's kind of boring. So I already had these quick shot grips. These come from Bionic, and I got these in a pack of accessories, and I was like, you know what, I like them on the sides, but they were kind of boring by themselves. They kind of stuck out like a sore thumb. I originally had these on there, but I took them off for video purposes so I can show you how to do everything. And then I purchased a number of other accessories right here from Amazon, and these are from a brand called Extreme Rate. There were other companies, but they had the best reviews and the largest selection of products on Amazon to customize the controller. So I decided to go with, mainly because of these, a black, orange, and white scheme, because these, I already had the controller grips and they have trigger locks on here, and they decided to make the trigger lock mechanism orange. So I was like, hey, I could do orange. I ordered a Xbox Design Lab controller, a custom one, a number of years ago for the Xbox One, and it was blue, white, and orange. So I said, sure, we've already got a few pieces here. I'm not going to swap out everything, because once I started looking into all the pieces to do a full shell, full everything, I was like, you know what, at that price, I can just order a Design Lab. So what I wanted to do was basically buy enough stuff to where you can customize it, yet keep it to a price low enough that it doesn't match the Design Lab controller. The Design Lab that I had built was about $100. So with this, if you already have the controller, boom, you didn't spend anything. Technically, you bought the console, it came with it. That's how I'm going off of this one. And then everything you have here, right here, this I already had from another pack. But if you want to buy these start anywhere between $10 and $20, depending on the brand that you get. These, I think you can buy them from anywhere from $15 to $20 online. So that, I got them in a big bundle that was less than 20 bucks. So if you broke it down, these were about $3. So otherwise, each piece of these are less than 12 bucks a piece. Some of them are average, I think 12. The sticks, which is what these are, I think were 10, and the most expensive was the faceplate, but I got it on sale. I think it was 12, and I got it for 10. So everything here is roughly around, I guess if you add it all up, 50 bucks. So that's still about half the price of a Design Lab controller. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to start by taking off and removing the grips. Alrighty, now that we got those off, they can be a bit of a pain depending on where you're trying to get them off. It seems like the sweet spot was around the bottom. Last time when I got it off, it was around the side and it just popped off. But this time it didn't want to, so I ended up scuffing up the side. Don't do that. Try not to use metal. I used this before and it didn't mess it up. This time it scuffed it up. So last time I used this and now look at it. So be careful. Let's start with, what else do we have here? Now make sure you remove the battery, because you're going to have to remove a screw here that's underneath that sticker. Now the only problem is if you go to mod this just by shell swap or everything, you're going to have an issue. You're going to void the warranty. So remember that. Now you also won't be able to trade it in at most places. Maybe GameStop might if you decide you want to get rid of it. But if you're customizing it, usually this is something you want to keep for the long run. Now let's open up all these little accessory boxes so you can see everything that we got, because we do have to remove the faceplate. Removing the faceplate is actually pretty easy on these. Once you have that, oh, this was the battery cover. I forgot I ordered this piece. So I changed out the battery cover white for orange. And as you can see, it actually says Xbox on it. So I swapped it out because orange. Let's take a look at what we have here. Yeah, everything's sealed. That's nice. And a lot of them come with the extra tools just in case. So there you go. This one is... This is the face buttons. These are replacement face buttons. Let's open this one up. There you go. So you got those. I swapped those because I want those multicolor ones for the orange and black. Got that. Also have, what do we have in here? Now I bought this as of filming about maybe a week or so ago, so I don't quite remember everything that's here. Okay. All right, these are the sticks. So I got the orange sticks. The orange sticks with the black tops. Now another thing I bought, because these were the black tops, I was going to get all orange sticks, but I decided to get the ones with the black just in case. And I also have thumbstick caps, risers, so it makes it a little more pro, if you will. So we have that here, and then we have, I actually thought I bought the I thought I bought more stuff. But here we go. Now they give you a ton of extra screws and extra pieces. Believe it or not, you're not going to need most of this if you just keep everything that comes in it. So you really don't have to worry about it. Just be careful when you're taking screws out, but they always give you extra. So this one I got, this is what's called the soft touch. So instead of just being that matte plastic, it's almost like a matte soft finish. So it's a little different. And I like the way that feels, and that's going to go over there. So another reason I chose orange, not just because this was on here, there's no orange controllers to buy currently. So let's use this. Let's start with taking the faceplate off. See, there you go. This is something I had for another controller. This is what they give you. This little thing right here, but I snapped that trying to get those off. That's what that's for, to get those side pieces off, because you need to get the side pieces off to get to the screws, to get to there. You also need to remove that one behind there to unlock this. I'm gonna see, well, that's how it was with the Xbox One, because I've swapped out sticks a number of times on the Xbox One. And let me see. Yes, yeah, there it is. It shows you you're actually gonna have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. That's where the other one is. So it's very similar to the Xbox One. Like I said, I had to swap out the sticks that were giving me issues on my day one 2013 Xbox One controller. So you need to feel that right there. There we go. We got the faceplate off. Now it's pretty simple. Once you get this off, then you can just swap everything out. Sticks, bye-bye. Where do we have the other sticks? Now, that's one thing. If you want to swap everything or just one piece, you're going to have plenty of screwdrivers when you buy these kits. You just pop those on. Pop those on. And there you go. That's how you get those out. The Xbox One buttons were in there, held in with the faceplate, so it was a bit different. Same like the 360. So this is a bit different. I'm just looking at the easiest way to pop this out. So if you want, you can even swap out the entire back plate. I chose to keep it white. They do have full body colors as well. There you go. You can see the back. But everything's locked in here. This is pretty much just the controller itself. Alright, had a little issue. None of the screwdrivers that they gave me in any of the packs could actually fit in there. I don't know if that was a packaging error or whatnot. I found another pack, but they were still too large, and that's going to make it so I can't swap out these buttons. That's kind of ish. So I'm going to have to order those, and I guess I'll do an update later on with an image or something about me swapping those out. So we're going to leave that for now. Sadly, that's actually rather depressing because I wanted those black and orange buttons. Well, what a mess. So they're really, 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 really tiny screws. And then once you do that, you can actually remove this board off of here. And then, I don't know if you guys can see that here. Once you remove that board, that'll just come up, and then there's a membrane. You can just slide everything out between here and here. But you got to be careful because you don't want to cause an issue where you remove any of the wires. So make sure you don't do that. I'm not going to try another screwdriver because I don't have another one. Like I said, I'm going to order another one specifically just for these instances because I am going to do more custom controllers in the future for myself. So right now what we're going to do is we're just going to put this back on here. So there we go. I just wish this orange was closer to this one. They didn't have, well, they didn't have any other oranges and I couldn't really tell. But hey, it's close enough, I guess. Okay, so what that little gap was, the headphone jack came displaced off of the board when I had flipped it over. Didn't notice that, so I had to take it apart and make sure I put it back in there. It was just a little slide. There's a little piece that, I guess you could say, I don't know, a little protrusion that just holds it in place. There's no wires or anything. It's just that little thing just holds it in place. I don't know why they decided to do that. it was a lot easier when it came to taking apart the Xbox One controller compared to this. I will say this is my first time taking apart a Series XS controller. I thought it was going to be identical. It is not. So it is easier to remove the face buttons and everything in a Xbox 360 and an Xbox One controller. There we go. It's all together, and you've got trigger locks. You've got a new faceplate with a soft touch. The sticks, yes. I know people asking, why didn't you upgrade to Hall Effect sticks? I was trying to keep a budget. The Hall Effect sticks were a bit pricey. They were around, if I'm not mistaken, about 30 to 40 bucks, but I didn't know any of those brands. So I was like, and saw some mixed reviews, some that, you know, didn't have reviews. So I was like, you know what? Let's stay away from those right now and just do this. So I decided to just do that. So we do have trigger locks on here. Set trigger lock. Off trigger lock. Now, they're not the shortest of trigger locks, but it's still a trigger lock. And it's making your controller a pro controller without spending a ton of money. So like I said, I bought these two so we can extend the sticks. So you can put these on top. Got the one. And then we got the two. These are from my favorite company when it comes to making these stick toppers, and that's Skull & Co. Now, I will tell you, they recently just had an issue with their names, so the company changed to Savage Raven. So as of right now, I messed that up. If you're looking for their stuff on Amazon, it's still under Skull & Co. But they did change their name because of legal reasons to Savage Raven. That is nice. So there we go. We've got ourselves a homemade pro controller. You've got rubberized grips. You got soft touch faceplate. You got raised sticks. You've got trigger locks and two different oranges. Actually, three. 1, 2, 3 different oranges. So that's a dang shame that I couldn't get those off. But maybe I'll try in the future. But otherwise, well, first we need to do this before we finish up the video. Those I do want to get done, and I will find another way to do this. If not, maybe get a little bit of help with someone who has got a lot more experience than I do. But this is a fun video. I wouldn't say use this as reference. Don't say, hey, Logan told me to do it this way and messed up my controller. Don't. This is just reference. And there's the power. And I just turned on the Xbox in my living room. Because that's the one this one is connected to. But there you go. What do you guys think of the homemade pro controller? Just showing you it is possible. So you can take the controller your console came with, whether it be white, black. They have all different kinds of face plates and sticks and whatnot. I think those are the easiest things to do if you're customizing your controller. The simplest is definitely going to be the faceplate and then the sticks, and of course the battery cover. These things are not hard. Just make sure you go from the bottom. Sometimes you want to go from the side, like go from the bottom, and then if you can get it up, pop from the side, but always go from the bottom because you might damage up the side of your controller. But that's fine, since I replaced the faceplate, I do not have to worry about that. And I can use this as garbage. Or I can customize it, which I might just paint my own faceplate. Because you can always do that. I might just do that. Make a custom one. I don't know. Maybe Ninja Turtles, Power Rangers, Death Note. I don't know. Something, right? Alright. Maybe that'll be for a future video. Because, you know what? I feel like painting once again. I haven't painted in a while. But that's a topic for another video. But there you go. Tell me what you guys think. Now, again, I'm not the best at this. Like I said, this is the first time I customized a Series XS controller. The last one that I did more stuff to was an Xbox 360. That was a little different. I think it was a bit simpler. The only thing is the parts aren't all in one bracket for the chip and everything. It was a little looser, but hey, that was really easy. I swapped out quite a few parts. But yeah, you can create your own custom Pro controller, light, if you will. Hey, you can even go one step further and putting in the Hall effect sticks if you feel adventurous. But hey, look, trigger locks, extended sticks, and soft touch faceplate, and orange, black, and white. So it's like Halloween with two. Now this is bothering me, believe it or not. That's actually bothering me. What do you guys think? Leave the white? Yeah, I think the white looks a little better because the orange is too different. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tell me what you guys think. Do you plan on making one of your own? And if you do, let me know. Make a video, tag me, do something. Let me know. I want to see your custom builds. And if you've already done them, let me see that too. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for hanging in there with me through this odd video of mine. But I don't know if I'll do any more of these because I got a little frustrated. Well, at least with the Series XS. Now I know the PlayStation 5 one's going to be more of a pain in the butt. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that. But thank you guys so much. God bless you all. Hit that subscribe button. Like we always say, be legendary. Thanks again.